right, let's dive right into this massive championship clash, Burnley versus Leeds, huh? I mean, this is a match, it's at the top of the table and has some serious implications. And the best part is this prediction is brought to you by us, by therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not just any old match. It's the best defense in the league, Burnley, up against the highest goal scorers, Leeds, and both teams are undefeated in their last 5 matches. So one of those streaks has to end, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. The tension is palpable.
Hmm.
And you guys have made a pretty bold prediction here, Burnley to win. And that's, even though the bookies are favoring Leeds, I got to admit, I'm a little surprised by that. What makes you so confident?
Well, we're confident because, well, we've looked at all the numbers, we've seen the matches, and Burnley's defense is just, it's like a wall. They've only conceded 9 goals, like, all season.
9 goals, that's impressive. Okay, but Leeds, they can score goals.
Yeah.
Like, are you sure Burnley can hold them off?
Well, you got to look a little closer, right? Burnley's goalkeeper, James Trafford, he's only 22, but he's been a revelation this year. He's saved, get this, 8.5 goals more than expected based on the XG model.
Whoa, hold on. Back up a second. For those of us that aren't, statisticians, what exactly does XG mean?
Oh, good point. Yeah, it stands for expected goals, and it measures the quality of a scoring chance. So when we say Trafford has saved 8.5 goals more than expected, it means he's consistently making saves that, they should be goals. This guy's like a shot-stopping machine.
Wow, 8.5 goals. No wonder they're saying he's one of the best young keepers, maybe the best in the league.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Almost single-handedly keeping them in it.
You remember that match against Sunderland a couple weeks ago, right? Saved 2 penalties in the dying minutes. Clutch doesn't even begin to describe it. So yeah, we think he'll be a key factor in this match as well.
Yeah, I see your point. Having a goalkeeper like that can definitely tilt the scales. But we can't forget that Leeds has an incredibly strong attack, right?
Oh, absolutely. But here's something else to consider. Leeds' away form hasn't been, well, quite as strong. They've scored 53 goals this season, but only 18 of those have come on the road. Burnley has that home advantage, and that could be absolutely crucial.
You're really painting a picture of like a really tight tactical battle here. I'm on the edge of my seat already.
And that leads us to another pretty interesting prediction. We're also calling for both teams to score.
Wait, both teams to score. But you just said that Burnley's defense is like a fortress.
True. But you can't ignore the fact that Leeds leads the championship in shots on target per game. They've also created more big chances than any other team in the league. It's hard to imagine Burnley keeping them quiet for the whole 90 minutes. Okay,
so even with Burnley's like amazing defense, you're saying Leeds is just too dangerous offensively to be shut out completely.
Exactly. And don't forget, Burnley's been finding their scoring touch as well recently. 9 goals in their last 4 matches.
So that's where your third prediction comes in, right? Zian Fleming to score at any time.
Yeah, you got it. Fleming has been, he's been on fire recently since mid-December. 7 goals in 5 weeks. Clinical finishing, exceeding expected goals, knack for being in the right place at the right time.
7 goals in 5 weeks. That's a phenomenal rate. What is it about Fleming that makes him so dangerous in front of goal?
Well, he's incredibly versatile, scores with both feet, strong in the air, got that real poacher's instinct. Plus, he's been taking penalties for Burnley lately.
Oh, speaking of penalties, didn't Leeds goalkeeper Ilan Meslier have a couple of shaky moments recently? Yeah, he's had a couple of errors that have led to goals. He's still a talented young keeper, but those mistakes, they can play on your mind, right? Especially against a clinical finisher like Fleming.
Yeah. All right, so we've got Burnley's defense, Leeds' attack, and a red-hot Zian Fleming. Yeah. Anything else we should consider before we make our final assessment?
It's always worth taking a look at that head-to-head record, and historically, Leeds has had the upper hand against Burnley.
But didn't Burnley win their last encounter earlier this season?
Yeah, they did. Tight 1-0 victory at Ellen Road. So that recent win could give Burnley, maybe give them a bit of a psychological edge. Plus, both teams have a few key players out with injury.
Ah, that's right. Injuries. They always throw a wrench into the works. Be interesting to see how they both adapt, with the lineups and tactics and all that. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes those absences, sometimes they create opportunities for some, some unsung heroes to step up and make a name for themselves.
Right. Okay, you've laid out a very compelling case for Burnley here. I got to ask though, given all these factors, who do you think will win this epic showdown?
It's a it's a tough call. It's a tough call, but I think I'm sticking with our initial prediction.
Yeah.
Burnley to win, defensive strength, home advantage, and Fleming's form, I think those give them the edge.
Sounds like you've really thought this through. I mean, this whole deep dive has given me a totally new perspective on this match for sure. And for our listeners out there, if you want even more in-depth analysis, be sure to check out the full article on therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah, you'll find all the details there, a detailed breakdown of the likely lineups, tactical analysis, and of course we got the best odds for the match, where you're a one-stop shop for all things EFL Championship.
Before we wrap up, I have one final thought.
Yeah.
Both these teams, top form, hungry for the win. I mean, this match could come down to one single moment of brilliance.
Yeah.
A tactical
Right.
masterstroke or even a costly mistake.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's what makes the championships so captivating. It's those unpredictable moments. Who will rise to the occasion? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
It's going to be a great match. I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
Yeah, we'll be watching closely, that's for sure. For everyone listening, don't forget to check out our full article. If you want more on this match, it's on therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. All the details you need to prepare for this one. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, and enjoy the match, everyone.